I posted the Give, Send, Go account to support her. I personally donated $500. Yesterday, there was a little bit over $7,000 raised for her. Now there's over $17,000 raised for her. So she's going to have a little bit of cushion, and she deserves it so she can hire a good lawyer and defend herself. We have to help these people. Let's put that picture back up. That's who they're going after. And we have to take it. And we currently are taking it.
That's who they're going after. Can you believe the long arm of the law is going after an elderly woman that was part of a fake elector scheme to overturn a legitimate presidential election in America?
16 Republicans in Michigan are charged with trying to help President Trump overturn the election results. The group met in Lansing back in December of 2020, and they signed certificates falsely claiming that Trump won the state and that they were the rightful electors.
I mean, all they did was sign fake-ass documents claiming that their fake asses were the actual electors in the state, and that Michigan people's vote should be replaced by their vote alone because they prefer Donald Trump.
Representative, why are you here today?
We're here to do official business.
It was only a whole bunch of fraud and corruption that was carefully planned by the party's leadership once they realized that the majority of Americans are rejecting their policies of enriching themselves while destroying regular people's lives. Here they were waltzing up to the Capitol building to deliver their fake-ass documents, only to get turned away.
They're also on the governor's certificate of ascertainment.
I'm not going to get into a political debate. I'm following the order.
Political debate.
Okay.
It's the official sealed document. The certificate of ascertainment has also the GOP electors. They are here. They're trying to do their constitutional duty.
I understand.
And their constitutional duty requires them to be at the Senate chamber today at 2 p.m. They're here.
All right, they're not. I understand they're not being permitted in. If you have a problem, you can contact the governor's office, the Speaker of the House, Senate Majority Leader, or
I saw the governor's press release this morning that said he was COVID. Is that the reason being given?
No.
All right, that was what the press release said. Is there another reason why?
You'd have to ask the governor's office that question. I don't have.
Wait, hold on. Who's this traitor with the Canadian mittens recording this exchange between fake electors and law enforcement? Isn't this lack of patriotism something Republicans just can't stand for, especially during a presidential election? Anyways, how did these authorities know that they were fake despite the fact that it was pretty obvious that they were fake?
They were turned away from the Michigan State House while the actual group of Democratic electors was meeting inside. And an audio recording obtained by CNN early last year captured one of the fake electors boasting that the Trump campaign had directed the entire operation.
We fought to see the electors, the Trump campaign asked us to do that. I'm under a lot of scrutiny for that today.
One of the fake electors caught on audio recording connecting them to the Trump campaign orders to break the law to subvert the election in the state. And for some reason, Charlie Kirk can't believe all those crimes would result in charges, even for an 81-year-old Rose Rook. So he's given $500 to back these culprits. We haven't been hearing from defenders of these folks that the actions of these fake electors was totally legal and within the norms of our election system. We haven't heard that at all. Instead, people like Charlie Kirk show pictures of an old lady and boast about giving her a few $100s for her defense. Fake sympathy and identity politics of whining about an old lady is the only play left when they're confronted with actual facts.
As part of the orchestrated plan, we allege that 16 Michigan residents met covertly in the basement of Michigan GOP headquarters and knowingly and of their own volition signed their names to multiple certificates stating that they were the duly elected and qualified electors for President and Vice President of the United States of America for the state of Michigan. That was a lie. They weren't the duly elected and qualified electors, and each of the defendants knew it. They carried out these actions with the hope and belief that the electoral votes of Michigan's 2020 election would be awarded to the candidate of their choosing instead of the candidate that Michigan voters actually chose.
When faced with defending some obviously nefarious behavior from some semi-powerful actors in the state, it's much easier to claim that the system is viciously going after old ladies than to point out the vicious and traitorous behavior those old ladies allegedly carried out. This two-tier justice system that MAGA pundits and politicians keep complaining about continually uncovers their desire to actually enjoy a two-tier justice system that allows their criminals to walk if they openly and blatantly break the law. It's a point that Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson made very clear.
One of those 16 fake electors, Michonne Maddock, went on to become the co-chair of the Michigan Republican Party. She accused the state's AG, Dana Nessel, of a personal vendetta, and she added that this was part of a coordinated effort to stop Trump. What's your response to those accusations?
Well, first, there was a coordinated effort. It was a coordinated effort to overturn the will of the voters, not just in Michigan, but in many other states. And that's a coordinated effort we've been consistently not just shedding a light on, but fighting over the last several years. There's overwhelming evidence that the law was violated, particularly with regards to elections. The Attorney General, and she said this yesterday, has a responsibility to bring charges. It would be a political act to not bring charges in the face of overwhelming evidence.